now.
Get your watch commander.
Unbuckle your seatbelt with your right hand now.
Just calm down.
Okay.
Just calm down. Just calm down.
Keep your hands there. Baby, stop.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be a lawsuit. You're on my back and I just had surgery. I just had surgery and you're on my back.
Put the window down.
No, I can hear you just fine. Don't open my door.
Put the window down.
Nope. I don't have to. It's not a
Your
law.
license, registration, and
You can have that.
Today we're talking about shocking times when cops realize they aren't above the law and the moments where the very people sworn to uphold justice found themselves facing it instead. From everyday citizens armed only with courage to unexpected twists that exposed corruption, these real-life confrontations prove that power has limits and truth has a way of breaking through. Let's get started.
I'm a third-year law student. This is not something you want to do.
Let me see your
You see my
driver's
shirt?
license, please.
Okay. What is first of all, that's not get your watch coming out here now.
Hills Road, 2 Delta.
Now.
Can I get a 1094?
So let's start with the case of the arrest of Carl Soto, a Bay Area civil rights activist, by a Hillsborough County deputy. The officer stopped Carl for what he called an improper license plate. Now, when we say improper, we mean there was a sticker covering part of it. Honestly, I don't even know how the officer noticed it, but it was clear he had some hidden motive, and soon we would find out exactly what that motive was.
I'll make this real smooth and easy. I got a dash cam going. I'm gonna give you about 0.2 seconds explaining to me what you pulled me over for, because I have not committed any traffic violations.
The tag.
You give you about 0.2 seconds explaining to me what you pulled me over for, because I have not committed any traffic violations.
The tag. You have the design? You have
Yes,
that
sir,
design?
you can't. I'm a third-year law student. This is not something you want to do.
Let me see your
You see my
driver's
shirt?
license, please.
Okay. What is first of all, that's not get your watch coming out here now.
Hills Road, 2 Delta.
Now.
Can I get a 1094?
Let me call your sheriff, just so you know.
Don't call the sheriff.
I will right now.
Don't call the
In
sheriff.
case you can see my shirt.
Can
who
I see
am.
your driver's license?
What's your lawful command of pulling me over, sir?
316-605.
Flunk statute? Okay.
The officer insisted that Carl show his driver's license, while Carl asked to speak to a supervisor. It was almost as if asking for a supervisor was a bigger crime than robbing a bank here. Instead of calming the situation, the officer immediately ordered him to step out of the vehicle. It was clear that the deputy lost his temper simply because he didn't expect anyone to stand up to him.
Get your watch camera out here now. Get your watch camera out here now. And that body camera, let it roll.
Driver's license.
You will not. Okay.
Let me see your driver's license.
Okay.
2 Delta 15. Can I have a
Get
step
your watch
out?
commander out here now.
Get out of the car.
You will
Give
not.
me your driver's license.
Okay.
Give me
will
your
not-
driver's license now.
Okay. This is what
Give
I'm
me
gonna
your
do.
driver's license
You have
now.
no lawful reason to open this
Driver's
door.
license now.
You have no lawful reason to open this
Driver's
door.
license
Back
now.
the hell up now.
Driver's license
This body
now.
camera is going.
Driver's license now.
This is what I'm going to do before I pull it out.
10-4. Driver's license now.
Get them on the phone. Get your watch commander
Give
out
me
here
your driver's
now.
license
Get
now.
your watch commander out here now.
Give me your
I'm
driver's
gonna show
license
it.
now.
You will not
Give me
take
your
it.
driver's license.
Baby, I'm being...
Stop. Give me your
Baby,
driver's
I had
license.
officers trying
Give
to
me your
grab my
driver's
arm.
license now.
Okay.
Give me your license.
He has a weapon pointed at me.
Unbuckle your seatbelt with your right hand now.
Get your watch commander out here
Unbuckle
now.
your seatbelt with your right hand now.
And then came the peak of professionalism. The officer pulled out his weapon. Why? Because the driver asked for a supervisor and kept his camera recording. In a country where everyone talks about freedom, this was apparently enough reason to point a taser at someone's face. If this wasn't a civil rights violation, I don't know what is. But things were about to escalate even further.
Just calm down.
Okay.
Just calm down. Just calm down.
Keep your hands there.
You just spoke the lawsuit.
Keep your
Just so you
hand
know. I will
there.
not call him
Just
a
calm down.
shit. He has a weapon pointed at
Do
me.
not move.
No.
Get out of the
You will
car.
not make me get out of this car.
Get out of this
I have
car
done
now.
no...
Get out of this car now. Get out of this car now. Keep your hand on the steering wheel.
Okay.
Stay right there. Do not move.
Just do what he said.
Get your
Do
watch commander
not
out here now.
move.
That body camera better be
Do
rolled.
not
That body
move.
camera better be rolled. You will not point that weapon at me. I have done no unlawful criminal command. This is a civil traffic stop. You have no lawful reason to pull that weapon out on me just because we're having a verbal disagreement. You have lost your mind. Your badge will be removed today. You can best believe
Do
that.
what he said.
We were just sitting here arguing. I never did anything unlawful to you. Have you lost your mind?
Just do what he said.
Carl tried to stay calm, but he had already had a weapon pointed at his head, which is hard to stay calm under. The officer ordered him to remove his seatbelt, get out, and lie down, while Carl explained that he couldn't stand on his own because he had undergone surgery. You would expect the officer to show some understanding and compassion here. However, it was already clear that such humanity was not going to happen.
He has a weapon pointed at my face. Baby, I need you to get, I need you to get the attorney on the phone now.
Stop. Stop fighting now.
Baby,
Stop
baby, you're
fighting
gonna have to go get
now.
the kids.
Stop fighting now.
I am on cane.
Get out of the car.
I cannot stand on my
Get
own
out of the
feet.
car.
I cannot stand on my own
Get
feet.
out of the
If you
car.
see the second row,
Now.
you will see there's 2 canes
Get
there.
out of the car.
I cannot stand on my own 2
Get
feet.
out of the car.
I just had surgery.
Then get out and lay down.
Okay, just calm
Stop
down.
fighting
Get your watch.
now.
You will not put those
Stop
cuffs on
fighting
me.
now. I'm going to tase you right now. Get out
You will
now.
not put those cuffs
Get
on
out
me.
now. You are about to be tased. Out
You will
now.
not put those cuffs
Get
on
out
me.
now. You are about to be tased. You're about to be tased.
You're going to be stripped of your badge today. You're going to be stripped today.
Get down. Get down.
He has a weapon pointed at me,
Get
baby.
down
Get
now.
attorney, baby. I need you to get attorney Malik
Get-
Shabazz.
The officer threatened him with a taser because he wasn't getting down fast enough. Carl warned once again that he had back problems, but that didn't change the orders. After all, a citizen's health isn't a priority when you're focused on showing authority. Just wait until you see what came next, and here's a spoiler. It was nothing good, and it was about to get even worse.
Down
Now.
now. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. I don't want to
cannot-
pull you down if you have a
I
bad back.
have
Then
staples
slow
in
down
my back.
and get down.
You cannot let me
Get
get on
down.
my back. Sir, I'm going to lean here.
Get
This is what I
down.
will do.
Get down. I'm telling you right now. If you don't get down, if you don't get
Baby!
if you don't get down
Baby!
right now.
Okay. Baby!
Stop.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is going to be a lawsuit. You're on my back and I just had surgery. I just had surgery and you're on my back. Hi, sir.
Yeah. Stop fighting me now. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is going to be a lawsuit. This is going to be a lawsuit.
You get 1075.
After they forced him down, the officers searched him. No weapons, no drugs, nothing at all. Just a man on crutches, fresh out of surgery, and a crime in the form of a license plate with a design on it. Let's not forget that the officers had no warrant and no consent for this search. But when you believe you're above the law, you don't think you need such things.
For a couple of units, I got one detained.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay, baby.
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You got anything on you?
I do not see everything.
Thank you. Turn around. Sit up.
It's okay. I'm on Hillsborough.
Sit up.
What I need you to do is get Sheriff
Hold
Chad
on.
Crosser on the phone. I need your badge number. I am a license concealed.
I'm giving you my knee so you can lean on it.
I just had surgery. This guy came up here threatening me, already with his hand on his weapon. He's
You
telling
see
me.
his fake tack he's got?
Along the way, the man told them he was related to a high-ranking official. Naturally, the officer didn't react. At this point, it was about ego and not the law. Honestly, maybe he even realized how far he had gone, but by then it was too late. And of course, in his mind, there was no option to simply apologize, even though that would have been the smartest decision of his entire life.
Not a face.
He's got that Joker description on. Ready? Stand up. Come on.
I just had surgery.
All right.
Put your leg in.
All you had to do is get
Over
your
a
ID and a
tag?
ticket.
So you're doing this over a tag?
Put him in a ticket.
Okay. You just lost your job.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, watch this. You should see my shirt.
You see that tag he's
You
got?
should see my shirt. You should see my shirt. You just lost your job. Get your lieutenant out here now. I am the nephew of the captain of Polk County. Let's bet on it. This is going to spark a lawsuit.
He's a sovereign.
This is going to spark a lawsuit. Okay, get your lieutenant, please.
Stop.
You're
Widen
just the
your-
corporal.
Widen your stance. Widen your stance.
Okay.
And stop. A simple ticket of you to fix your tag, and you turned it to this, and now you're
You
going to
started
jail.
threatening me with your hand on your weapon. I was in fear for my safety. So you're going to lose your job.
The officers talked amongst themselves, retelling the event as if Carl were a dangerous criminal, a big guy who refused to hand over his documents. So naturally, a gun had to be involved. Honestly, they were foolish if they thought this story would erase everything they had done to a man who had told them countless times he'd just had surgery.
This is a civil traffic violation.
And you turned it into this, you're right.
Okay, we'll see. I hope that body camera better have been rolling.
It is. And you got 4 of them here.
Okay, they weren't here when this started.
All right, well,
Now, I'm just make sure on this report that your badge numbers are all listed. Make sure on this report. I cannot fit there.
You're going to fit in there.
Okay. Watch this. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good job. Yeah, I get there and I'm like, what'd you pull me over for? I need your lieutenant. I'm calling the sheriff.
We're towing this, right?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Well, we need to do an inventory search.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely doing that. That's what I'm doing right now.
One officer called Carl a sovereign citizen, that magical label they can use to justify any excessive use of force. There was no evidence for it, but when you can't find a real reason, you just invent a political tag. It's like putting a dangerous dog sign on a poodle. Meaningless, but it sounds threatening on paper. And little did they know, this flimsy excuse would only make their actions look worse.
Make sure you get a lieutenant out here, please.
They won't come.
Oh, they won't? Okay.
They don't need to. Huh?
What's going on?
So I pull him over for this tag. Yeah, it's fake. I mean, it's not fake. It's a real Florida tag, but this design, Florida doesn't have that.
Okay.
So you can't do that. He's he's altering the tag. 316-605.
Nice.
Pull him over for that. Right away. Please just stop the reason for going shaking. I'm gonna call the sheriff. I'm gonna call the sheriff. Give me your ID. Give me your driver's license. Give me your driver's license. No, sir. He's a big guy.
Hang on, he said no?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna charge him with obstruction, right?
Yeah, he's going for resistance without right now. And that's why I get him at a taser point, and I'm like, get out of this car. And he's a big dude. I couldn't get him out of the car.
Yeah.
So I heard somebody close by. I said, all right. And then he was getting out slowly, and that's when I was able to pull him.
They discovered that Carl had a legal permit to carry a firearm. So yes, he was armed, but completely within the law. Shockingly, this didn't change their story. They kept looking for something else to pin on him. It's sad to see officers work together like this only when it's about covering each other's wrongdoings. If they showed this kind of unity when chasing actual criminals, the world would be a much safer place.
Down. I was able to pull him down and get him.
Hey, did you run the actual VIN yet?
No, not yet.
Because there might be more to it.
Yeah. Woo. Holy hell, dude.
Yeah.
Woo.
Check that CCW on that.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, the green seat and everything, man.
Dude.
Well, yeah,
Look
but
at this phone, my mommy.
That's his girl. She was just calling him.
if he has a CCW, it don't
Damn,
matter,
dude,
but we need to check that.
Dude, he was reaching over this way. That's when I got him at taser point.
Here you go.
The officers kept describing him as a threat, even though he was already handcuffed and calm. Meanwhile, they searched his car, hoping to find anything they could justify this illegal arrest and assault on someone who hadn't even broken the law. Remember, all of this started over a simple sticker on a license plate, but their desperate search was about to hit a dead end.
He's got a permit, so.
Well, if he's got a permit, he's good on that.
I mean, yeah, he can have it.
But running, I mean, you never know if it's stolen or not.
He can have it. It's just one of those things where it's, you know, if he feels, I feel like he's a sovereign citizen.
Man, sovereign and Orient Road deal.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna give these to you.
That's first. Is that the regular? Is that the? No, does it say R?
It's the same
Start with an
thing,
R.
man. These are all starting with the R. You know what? Hold on. This is for this. These are for this.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's the same thing he had for his placard.
Carl reminded them that they were arresting him for non-violent resistance, quite an oxymoron for the history books. For that charge to exist, there has to be an actual crime. But here, the starting point was a civil infraction, so the entire accusation collapsed. Unless, of course, you believe in the fairy tales the officers had been making up in their own heads.
Now, we're coming up to the Taco Bell, 45482.
I thought I smelled 57, man.
Let me go. I'll start running him and checking his VIN and stuff real quick. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. I saw this car yesterday, and I ran the tag, and I said, this is the thing, but I was going to another call. I just got lucky enough to see it again today. You are. But I got to impound it because you're going to jail.
What's the charge? What's the criminal charge?
Resisting officer without violence.
There has to be a criminal offense. I had committed a criminal offense.
14.
Yeah, not giving me your ID.
You're going to lose your job.
That's fine.
Coming out of 13P.
The officer denied approaching him with his hand on his weapon. Carl disagreed and said he had it all on video. When the police know there's a camera, they usually get very creative with their story. These officers acted as if repeating a lie enough times would magically turn it into the truth. Well, who's going to tell him?
City County Road 39 and Thompson Road. A white male
Alright.
of Biggie
So you're
1015.
charging me with just resisting arrest without violence.
No, not yet. Yes, you're going to jail for and you're getting a ticket for the tag.
Okay. So a civil traffic violation, and you put your hands on me with your hands on your
Yep. Once you refuse, I didn't put my hands on my gun.
Your hand was on your weapon as soon as you approached.
Not my gun.
That's again, just so you know, that vehicle has cameras all around.
That's fine. My hand was never on my gun. Yeah. Yeah, they just sovereign. I mean, look at this. You see his tag?
I'm not a sovereign citizen. You just sparked the wrong street. You just made a horrible mistake. You just made
Hey,
a
sorry.
bad mistake.
So I pull this car out. That tag's fake. I mean, it's a real tag, but the design on it is fake. So you put a fake design on the tag.
You know what's the worst of all? When more officers arrived as backup, the one who arrested Carl started turning off and muting his body camera. Naturally, why would he do that if he had nothing to hide, right? Honestly, I believe every officer who does this should face criminal charges for evidence tampering. Don't you agree? This was about trying to erase the truth before it could ever see the light of day.
Real quick.
You better have somebody riding here with you because I don't trust your little racist piece of shit ass.
Just take a picture of the tag for me.
Please do.
We'll probably have to take
a
it.
picture.
Yeah,
Take a
I
picture.
would.
It was approved by the DMV. You stupid racist piece of shit. Now I'm gonna go after your badge. Then I'm gonna make sure you never become a law enforcement officer in this state again. You should have looked at my shirt before you went off and did that dumb shit with your hand on your weapon. You racist piece of shit. This is gonna be dropped, and I'm gonna shoot you. You'll see I have no criminal history. You stupid racist piece of shit. You just opened up a whole can of worms for a lawsuit. I'm the co-founder of one of the biggest civil rights movements.
Oh yeah, if you want, yeah.
You lost your freaking mind. But best believe I'm gonna stare you down while you're being stripped of your law enforcement credentials. And no, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm just a man that knows the law. But your racist behind wanted to mess with a black driver. Then have your hand on your weapon when you approach me.
Alright, come on. Your tag is so dark. How can I even see who's in the driver?
You're a mother freaking lie. You can see the front tent. You can see right through it. It's legal.
I wasn't in front of you. I was behind you.
Okay. Okay. So you say you can't see through that? Okay.
I can't see who is driving. I can't see the skin color of the person. I can't see that.
They still claimed the license plate design was illegal, while Carl explained that everything had gone through the DMV and been approved. He even mentioned that he had to pay extra for the design. The officer wouldn't budge. It's always easier to defend nonsense to the end than to admit a mistake. And of course, it was easier for them since everyone was on the same side.
So you're arresting me with resisting arrest without violence.
Correct.
Without actually, you have to suspect me of committing a criminal offense, not a civil.
All right.
But it's okay. The press conference will be done in the morning because they're going to release me on OR. I'm going to sue the hell out of you. You made a horrible mistake. Now, where can I retreat? Where am I going to be able to retrieve my weapon and my lawfully? This is not a lawfully committed. This is not a disqualifying offense. How am I going to be able to retrieve my weapon and my stuff?
It should be evidence. 2210 North Falkenberg Road.
Okay, I'll go there and pick it up.
Monday through Friday.
You lost your mind. Now, you need to make sure you get my canes. I just explained to you I just had a lumbar fusion surgery. Now, again, you just opened up yourself to a bad can of worms. Boy, this pissed me off. You racist piece of shit you are. Never thought y'all actually do that to me. Boy, you lost your mind. Okay. All right. It's okay. I got a trick for your ass.
Is that a threat?
No, sir. I don't threaten law enforcement. What I'm saying is I will sue
I'm just
you.
making
And
sure.
I'm not going to stop until you are stripped of your law enforcement credentials. I would never make a physical threat to harm you.
Carl moved to direct accusations of racism. He openly told them that they had targeted a black driver and immediately reached for their weapon. Maybe that sounds extreme, but let's be honest, who else would be this aggressive over a simple license plate sticker? Suddenly, this story doesn't sound so far-fetched, now does it?
Any member of law enforcement. But I will come for your law enforcement credentials. You should look me up on Google. You'll know who I am. Not above the law, but you had no right to approach me for a tag that the DMV approved.
It's not a DMV approved tag.
They're the ones who sent it off. I had to pick the design through them.
I'm looking at the designs right now. I was going to show you.
You stupid liar! They give you the opportunity to put a team logo in the center.
A team logo.
Multiple different designs you can put in the center.
Correct.
The only,
Look.
and you're saying I can't even have the color either?
You ready? You ready for this?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look,
you racist
these are
shit.
the
Go ahead. They're the
Florida.
ones who sent it.
Okay. I'm going to try to show you so you can be
Go ahead.
educated. So you see this?
Oh, I see it.
All right, ready? I'm going to go. This is the whole list. Look, Florida DHS&V license plate. These are their approved specialty license plates. Are you still looking at it?
I'm looking.
Okay, just making sure.
They're the ones who-
Here, I can put this one here so you can see. So you can see. And I can see right here. It says Sunshine State.
Correct.
So you put something over this. Come on.
I'm not the one that painted. They had to send it off the plate.
Whoever painted it for you, it was wrong.
Okay.
And you could have just gotten a ticket and been on your way.
No, it's okay. I'm going to sue him. You had no lawful reason to have your hand on your weapon when you approached me.
He kept insulting the officer, promising a lawsuit and full exposure. Right on you. He was upset and angry, and can we really blame him? Imagine how you'd feel, minding your own business only to be harassed by police as if you were the most dangerous criminal, while in reality, they ignore the real criminals freely walking around in America and in the White House.
For you to have your hand on your weapon and physically assault me. I had my license in my hand.
You want me to get a cell phone?
Yeah.
Racist piece of shit.
Huh?
Just had a sergeant stripped you with the ninjas. Now you want to play this game?
My sergeant's right here. He's been here.
Oh, bring that sergeant here.
He don't want to talk to you.
Okay. That's not a sergeant. Where's the 3 stripes?
Okay, you just don't see him. He's literally got gold badge. He's got gold everything.
Okay, great. I need to speak to the sergeant, please. Now again, all this is going to be on body cam. I'm going to request it. I'm requesting you speak to your sergeant. You had your hand on your weapon when you approached me. You lost your mind.
Carl asked to speak with the sergeant since he had also arrived at the scene. It's unclear whether it's worse than the sergeant allegedly refused to speak with him, because if that's true, no wonder the officers acted this way when their supervisors don't know the law, or that the officer never even tried to call him over. Either way, Carl was determined to find a way to reach the sergeant.
Now please make sure you get my canes. I have issues walking. You had no right to physically assault me. I am also going to press charges. This was a sergeant. Sergeant, I need to speak with you, please. Yes.
Yeah, he wants to talk to you. Want me to roll the window down?
Yeah, you have to open the door. Sergeant? Yes, sir. I am the co-founder of the civil rights organization of Sheriff Bellarmine. I'm wearing the shirt. This deputy already had his hand on his weapon when he approached me. I'm a third-year law student at Stetson. The sheriff knows me very well. I'm also a pastor of a very big church in this county. Okay. Your deputy had his hand on his 9mm when he approached me. I have a dash cam that's on that, that's going to show that. That's in that vehicle. Now, when he approached me, now that license plate, whether his interpretation of approval or not, I had to go through the Florida DMV.
If you thought the situation would improve once Carl started talking to the sergeant, well, like we like to say on this channel, you were wrong. The entire department was simply a reflection of its leadership, and it was clear that something was seriously wrong here. Carl took the time to explain everything, but he didn't realize that no one was actually interested in hearing what he had to say.
To get that approved. They partner with something called plate makers. What they explained to me is that I cannot deface the state of Florida up top, and I cannot alter the tag numbers unless I paid additional to have a modified thing that read my name or whatever. They sent it off to this place, and this place had to mail it to me. I was issued a temporary tag. If you see, this is a 2024 Kia Carnival. I just got this one. The dealership gave me a temporary tag. I immediately went to the DMV. If you see my glove compartment of that vehicle in the center, you're going to see a paper from the DMV that's going to show everything I'm referring to.
You want me to do the
Please.
Did this just come through?
Yes, it just came less than a week and a half ago, maybe. It took them over 2 months just to even modify the application.
Alright, so where is this sheet at?
It's in the middle.
Carl explained the process of how he got the plate and all the paperwork. The sergeant asked him for documentation from the car. They found a document about the vehicle's color change, which confirmed part of Carl's story. But instead of considering that they might be wrong, the officers kept going as if they were still on the right track. And now, a whole new round of lies was about to unfold.
It's in the center because the original color of the vehicle.
Would you like me to get it?
Yes, please. And then you're going to also see 2 pages.
Show me where.
Once you sit on the driver's side, right on the center, you're going to open it. You're going to see 2 pages. One of them, because you're going to see that the color, I had it, it's called Saran, I had the color change. The initial color was Astor Blue.
Of what?
Of the vehicle, the whole vehicle. I had the color change to black. That's why if you open the doors, you can see the blue in the center, or in between. That was the initial color. So as you know, I had to register that with the DMV because
The color change, right.
So that was a $3 fee. When I went there, I also wanted to change the color because I saw it online. It was a color. I could actually sell color. I inboxed them directly because
For the plate.
yes. So they said that if I wanted the certain designs, I would have to go to the DMV for the city approval, and of course it's going to be additional. I went to the
you have something from the DMV saying that.
Yes.
Right.
If
So
you
those
go
are in
in
there.
The officer began reading the law as if giving a lecture at an academy, talking about plate height, letter clarity, and other poetic details. Instead of simply checking with the DMV, he chose to interpret this legal novel right there on the sidewalk. Ironically, the very person who had just violated all of the rights was now reciting them.
I have it right here. Ready? Let's see where it starts. Lower than 12 inches off the ground, no more than thing. And in such...
I'll
let him do
other
it.
papers, so I don't.
There's nothing else in it.
Maybe no, sir. I mean, you got
Me and my wife, we have the same vehicle. She has a white one. I have this one.
Okay.
It's a possibility. It's in the center gun. Yes, but her number is 678 because I can make her 786.
Did somebody say she was coming or something?
She's not. I highly doubt she would make it here in time before I'm transported to.
Okay.
But I believe she called trying to get information. What I'm trying to explain is, there's no way they had to send that off to them. The actual tag. The tag looked like a regular one at first. It was a regular with the sunshine stamp. They had to issue me a temporary tag that I had to
So
use.
do you have that temporary tag?
It should be in the vehicle or in the
Carl explained the process of getting the plate was completely legitimate, with temporary tags and extra fees. But to the officer, that meant nothing. The logic was simple. If they could see a problem where none existed, why would they stop at the facts? And sure enough, they were ready to twist reality a little bit more to keep their version of the story alive.
other part of the glove compartment, or actually on the other side.
What do you mean?
The temporary tag was not even a temporary tag. It was an actual real Florida license plate. We traded in for this vehicle. We traded in a 2022 Kia Sorento. I tried to keep the same tag, but I guess there was some issues or something with, I don't know, some issues where they decided to go new when I finally went to the DMV. So I had to pay the fee. But it should be, if it's in this vehicle, or if it's not in my wife's, it would be on the, either in the dashboard that's on the passenger side in front of the passenger side seat, or it's going to be on the passenger side door panel.
I'll look for that.
I'll read it to you. Ready?
Please.
In the center line of the vehicle, and in such manner as to prevent the plates from swinging. And all letters.
The officer pointed to the part of the plate that said Raider Nation and claimed it was a defacement. Yes, in a country where stickers are sold on every freaking corner, here they suddenly become dangerous criminal evidence. Naturally, no one mentioned that the plate still had all the required information clearly visible, because that little fact would have destroyed their entire drama.
Numerals, printing, writing, the registration decal, and all alphanumeric designations shall be clear and distinct and free from defacement, mutilation, grease, and other obstructing matter, so that they may be plainly visible and legible at 100 feet from the rear or the front, in this case the rear. So you see right here where it says Raider Nation?
Right.
Do you know what a regular Florida tag says right there?
In God we trust or something.
It can say that, it can say the county, or Sunshine State, which yours says Sunshine State.
Okay.
Which I cannot read until I can literally see the indentions, but you deface this tag by putting this Raider Nation on it.
That's the illegal part of it?
That's part of it. This Joker tag right here is obstructing the alphanumeric design of Florida. And the printing of the state of Florida.
He insisted it was an obstruction of the design and kept referring to the registration. It's as if the audience didn't know the DMV issues personalized plates with sports and team logos. But when you're trying to prove you're right, the easiest way is to ignore your own state's administration. Who knows? Maybe these officers were just too bored that day, and this was their way of creating some excitement. Oh, boo-hoo.
These are the only other papers in there, man. Nothing in the glove box, other than like the manuals and stuff, and then.
What I'm going to probably have to do at court is just get the other. It's a huge possibility it's in my wife's vehicle. Okay. I can make her send pictures. We have the same vehicle. You're going to get a 2024 Kia Carnival. She has white.
Right, so she could have the paperwork.
It's a possibility because we switch cars often.
Okay, all right. But, obviously.
I had to go to them to get this type. They explained to me that they partner with a place called Plate Makers. They explained that they mail the tag off when the place actually sends it to me.
So this is the DMV that was there a specific person who spoke to there?
It's been I don't remember the name, but
Carl tried to find the temporary plate that came before this one. He explained where it might be, the process, and the costs involved. The officer listened, but the verdict was already decided in his little head. No matter what Carl explained, it didn't matter. They had known exactly what was going to happen long before they pulled him over, and that made every word Carl spoke feel like shouting into the wind.
I would have been at the tax collector's office on Florida.
Okay, so you spoke with somebody there, physically, or
they had to take me to the back because I had to pay. I was willing to pay because they said I had to pay a $3 fee for the new registration for the color of the vehicle, and then for the tag I had to pay. It was like $280 something. Plus I used credit card to make the payment, and they charged a percentage to use the card. They sent it off. They issued me a temporary tag. They explained it.
Obviously, you know that. You're not being convicted right now, right? You said you're a third-year lawsuit.
Correct.
So
I'll be able to explain this to a judge. The only thing I asked now, he's charging me now. What he's saying he's charging me now is with resisting arrest. In order for him to lawfully do that, I had to have been committing an actual crime for him to actually detain me. I had my license in my hand when he snatched me and had his hand on his 9mm. His body camera is going to reveal this. Now, at first, we were arguing because I went to the DMV, I could not understand for the life of me why he was pulling me over claiming tag. But I took my license out, had it in my hand, when he snatched me out of the vehicle. I never once made any criminal behavior, never once threatened him. I just had surgery. I'm using 2 canes, and he's forcing me to sit up. I'm losing feeling in my left hand. All I'm asking, I'm not...
Are you doing that currently?
Yes, I have staples in my back of my shirt.
Media master?
No, I shouldn't.
Make sure that we don't
Is
He complained about the pain and loss of feeling in his hand from the cuffs. Instead of quickly easing his discomfort, the officers discussed the technicalities of double cuffing. Because when you've got a citizen in handcuffs after spinal surgery, well, the real priority is figuring out how to secure him even more. Maybe we just don't understand how dangerous Carl really was. Yeah, right.
Do you have an extra set of cuffs? So I can double cuff him? I only have one cuff.
Where are those at?
It's in the second row of the SUV.
The things?
They're black.
Alright.
I'm gonna double cuff him. He's gonna get it. I don't have an extra set of cuffs.
Okay. Make sure. Okay, we'll take the pins or whatever.
We're gonna double cuff him so it's wider.
Alright. I'll put this back in your bin.
Step one out. Huh? Then turn around.
It's just on the left side, it's cutting off the circulation.
Left side or the right side?
It has to be tight. The left side, it's cutting off the circulation in my hand. I'm saying it has to
Well,
be
you're a
tight.
big guy, so we're gonna double cuff you. That's why it's like that.
Okay. Grab my wrist. You got it? You got my right wrist?
You get that.
It's a little tight on that side. But grab my wrist. You got my wrist?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Keep it. All right. If there any way this can be loosened just a little, I
I'm
understand
doing
it
it right
has to be.
now. I'm literally doing it right now.
Okay. I understand
Trust
it
me,
has to be
I'm not playing with your hand just to play with it.
Yeah, it was just tight. That's all. It can happen.
The way Carl thanked them after they loosened the cuffs was truly heartbreaking. These officers didn't deserve a single kind word, yet for some reason, Carl still showed respect to these tyrants. But just wait, the shocking times when cops realized they aren't above the law would come soon enough once this footage made its way onto social media.
It's as loose as it can go. Looks loose there. I can get a finger right there.
No, it's fine.
And then you're double
It has
cuffed,
to be
so.
tight.
Alright, go ahead and have a seat back here.
Can you hold on to my shoulder? I just don't want to fall. I did really just have a spinal fusion surgery. You'll see it in my lumbar. All you gotta do is lift up my shirt, you'll see.
I believe you.
Yeah, this is a lot better. Thank you. I can feel my hand. Let me just get in.
Are you getting enough air back there? You might get
I'm getting
on the other side.
The air is fine.
Okay. Just hang tight for a second.
You need me?
Yeah.
His wife's coming still to Devon?
I don't
think so.
know.
Okay.
I think dispatch told her to not come.
Beauty. Off for
Muting.
They planned to seize the license plate as evidence of a crime. We're not talking about guns or drugs or any kind of weapon, just a piece of metal with a design on it. If that sounds absurd, well, that's because it is. But in their narrative, any trivial thing could be turned into evidence if you repeat it often enough. And soon, they'd learn that this so-called evidence wouldn't hold up under real scrutiny.
Just that, and then he's getting a ticket for the tag. And then we're going to take the tag because I'm going to impound it as evidence. Because that's the evidence to the crime.
Right.
Well, that's evidence to the claim.
All right, so it looks like your wife is here. So ask her about the paperwork.
Yes.
In the center, what is it called?
It's a DV, but just in case, for your protection, I think there is like 2 more magazines in my black vehicle. If it's in there, it's going to be located in the passenger side front. My wife is a concealed. I'm a firearm.
What do you mean? Like they're just sitting there on
Yeah.
the?
It will be inside the glove compartment. Just the
Okay. Well, they're not going to jump out.
Right.
But thank you. Well, yeah, we'll see if we locate those. But see, I'm asking her about this paperwork
Yes.
then from the DMV for the tag. Right?
Yes.
Exactly. Okay.
The officers said Carl wasn't going to jail because of the plate, but for refusing to provide ID. That's like someone telling you you're not punished for speeding, but because you asked what the speed limit was, we're taking you to jail. Everything else was just a convenient excuse to hide the original motive, which by all accounts seemed rooted in racism.
See on her, she has patience. We did the same thing, just 2 different.
She has Seminoles. talking about her tag?
Okay, yeah.
That one's legal. That one's legal.
They both got sent to the same place.
Yeah, but this one you can tell you put something on it because it says Sunshine State.
But I didn't do it.
Well, you still had it. That's not you're not going to jail for the tag. You're going to jail because you didn't refuse to give me your ID.
Carl contested the arrest, cited the law, and claimed he had provided his document. The officer insisted he hadn't, simply because Carl hadn't physically placed it in his hand. Naturally, nothing was ever going to be good enough for this officer. It was truly disturbing how far they were willing to go just for their own sense of power and satisfaction. And honestly, it's hard to understand how someone like this even got the job in the first place.
Okay, you could have argued with me? Okay, cool, then we would have taken it to court.
You had your hand on your weapon.
I had my hand on my taser. I did.
I know it didn't.
Obviously you don't. Obviously you do not.
Look at my crime. See, I'm just something.
Is this address 4702 Puritan Road a good address?
Sure is. And you're charging me with resisting arrest. And if you have consistently actually committed a crime and you are to charge me with resisting arrest, you cannot place someone in custody for a civil traffic violation.
I can when they refuse to provide ID.
I provided you mine. But
What's your phone number?
It's not going to be 347-946-5441. Also, can you just let her know I said to call Life Malcolm? He's our attorney.
All right, I'll let you talk to her, okay? Okay. All right, so I just looked at your car. You said 2 more might be. How many?
Carl reminded them that an arrest requires an actual criminal offense and not just a civil one. The officer admitted it was a civil traffic violation, but added that the law allowed them to remove him from the vehicle. Honestly, the longer you watch this encounter, the more it seems the officer simply disliked Carl because he knew the law and his rights better than they did. After all, the more you know, the harder you are to control.
Total, because we have 3 total magazines.
Yeah, it's just sometimes like 3 magazines. My magazine is that one, which is, and then I have what's called a straight front XD and my 9mm. Those magazines would hold about 18 of the mag, and I do remember them being like that.
You do? So where would they be? They're
in the glove box. And if it's not there, then I'm taking them out and put them in the box.
They're not in the glove box.
Because I went to the range.
Okay.
So
then you may have. So we have this firearm and those.
Now, you do understand that under criminal law, he has to suspect me of actually committing a crime in order to unlawfully detain me. If I had my license in my hand...
So, yeah, you were legally stopped, so, we're not going to sit here and debate the case
for a
with you,
civil
right?
traffic violation. A civil traffic violation. I'm talking about to detain.
You were lawfully detained because of a traffic stop.
You can't detain someone for a civil traffic violation. Now, ordering them out of their vehicles. Criminal law, Supreme Court even just reiterated this matter. You cannot order someone out of their vehicles for a civil traffic violation.
So, were you identifying yourself?
I did. I had my license.
Yeah, this is just fun paperwork, right?
It wasn't long before Carl's wife arrived, clearly upset and worried for her husband. However, in speaking with her, the officers revealed even more of their true colors. Honestly, just when you think they couldn't sink any lower, they somehow managed to dig themselves an even deeper hole. So, let's hear exactly what they had to say.
Here, they can have this.
What are you talking about? We just got these vehicles. We just got these cars. He painted the color. It was blue. It used to be blue. He got it repainted because he didn't like the blue.
The tag's illegal.
Huh?
The tag's illegal.
They're not illegal.
316-605. That's the Florida State statute. I read it to him in the back.
But how's he supposed to know that?
That's what I was important of the stop was to let him know that. And when he refused to provide ID, when he's lawfully detained under a lawful traffic stop, he's got to provide ID.
But how are you supposed to know about the tags? Like,
that was the point. I was going to do a traffic stop, let him know, hey, that's illegal. Probably let him out with a warning because I had to take my car to the garage. And then when he's yelling and screaming, he's going to call the sheriff on me. I'm violating his rights. I said, okay, well, give me your ID. And I told him to stop 2 times. I told him the reason for it, and I gave him the Florida State statute for it, which is 316-605. That's the Florida State statute. If you want to write it down and look at it when you go home, you can. I told him that. He says, no. He's reaching around the car. I said, I need your ID. When he's lawfully detained and refusing to provide ID, that's when it becomes a criminal offense. So once I made the determination that you're refusing to provide ID.
I'll do whatever the freak I want to do.
Okay, that's fine.
Carl reminded them that an arrest requires a criminal offense, not just a civil one. The officer admitted it was a civil traffic violation, but added that the law allowed them to remove him from the vehicle. These officers were clearly determined to twist the law that day and were ready to go as far as it took. And as the minutes went on, it became obvious they had no intention of stopping anytime soon.
You guys have a brown paper? Do any of you have a brown paper bag?
I got clear ones if you need that.
Yeah, any need us to put this stuff in. Yeah, can you get 2 clear bags for his stuff and then probably 2 for this? Here, you can put that in his wallet or you can give it to his wife.
He wants to live with his wife.
Okay.
I go get my kids? Yeah. Okay.
After more than an hour of exhausting conversation and harassment, the officers arrested Carl for obstruction. Of course, this is a secondary offense, and no one can legally be arrested for it alone. But these dodo officers only cared about making the arrest and not having a valid reason. Hopefully, they'll soon realize their mistake because they've already turned themselves into clowns on YouTube. And now, let's talk about an even worse officer and an even worse traffic stop. Speaking of shocking times when cops realize they aren't above the law, let's look at a case where an officer stopped a man and, without any hesitation, began escalating the situation from the very first second he approached. It seemed like someone was craving attention that day, and as you'll soon see, this hunger for control and drama would push the entire encounter into a dangerous direction.
Put the window down.
No, I can hear you just fine. Don't open my door.
Put the window down.
Nope. I don't have to. It's not a law.
Your license, registration, and proof.
You can have that.
Sir, I need your license, registration, and proof of insurance. Pennsylvania State Police. Everything's being recorded all the time.
Oh no. Pennsylvania criminals. Yay. What do you want, jackass? You tailgate me like that again, you're gonna cause an accident.
Okay, you should be cutting cars off. I was trying to.
I wasn't cutting cars off. You're a jackass.
Right away.
I have it all on film.
Okay,
See you in court.
Camera as well.
See you in court.
Like I said, everything's being recorded at all times.
See you in court. So you don't need to touch these. I'm just going to show them to you.
I need your.
Oh no, that you better know the law if you're going to enforce it.
I need your license.
After the driver called him a jackass for dangerous tailgating, the officer launched into a verbal confrontation. Instead of keeping a professional tone, he sank to the level of a parking lot argument. In America, it seems some troopers think serve and protect really means argue until you're out of breath. And in this case, the back and forth was only the start of a much bigger meltdown.
Registration and proof of insurance. Give me your license, registration. I need your license, registration, proof of insurance.
You do not need to touch them. You just look at them.
I need your license, registration, and proof of insurance.
They're right there.
All 3 of these documents in my hand.
They're right there.
I need my documents in my hand, sir.
You want to push this?
I need all 3 of these.
The law states all I have to do is show them to you. Okay? Call a bunch of backup, coward.
Sir, I need your license, registration, proof of insurance.
Shh, call backup, coward. Call your supervisor.
I need your license.
Call. What's your name? What's your name and badge number?
I need your license. It'll be all.
They're right here.
Give me them. I need them.
Why?
I need to bring it back to my car.
The law states all I have to do is show them to you.
Sir, I need your license, registration, proof of insurance. Bring it back to my car.
Why are you trying to get into my car?
Sir, I need your license.
Why are you trying to get into my car?
Insurance, please, sir.
Why are you trying to get into my car?
The driver showed his documents through the window, but refused to physically hand them over. The officer insisted on taking them, even though the law says it's enough just to see them. When you don't know the difference between show and hand over, it's easy to turn a routine stop into a civil rights lesson. Unfortunately for the officer, this man wasn't stupid, and he wasn't afraid of such pathetic tricks.
I'm not getting your car. I need your.
Why did you try to get into my car?
Your license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Why did you try to get into my car?
Sir, I need your license, because I can't see your hands when I first moved.
What are you scared? Are you scared, little coward?
I need your license.
Are you scared?
I need your
Are you scared? There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Shut the.
Thank you.
Shut the coward.
Okay.
What you looking at
Is
there?
there a reason why you were driving like that, sir?
I was driving perfectly fine.
On my camera, you scud over 3 lanes of traffic, and then you cut off a car.
Oh, yeah, okay. Keep on making up stories. Write that down.
Everything's all.
Write that down.
Yeah.
It's all right here. Write it down.
I'm gonna be right back with you, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a sec. Aren't officers supposed to first explain to a driver why they were stopped before asking for any documents? Well, soon this officer would remember his obligation and give a rather interesting explanation. But even more interesting than that was the moment when the backup officers arrived, a turn of events that would take this stop into a whole new direction.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Question for you.
What's that?
I know the law states that I just have to show you registration, insurance, and driver's license. I don't have to give them to you.
You need to be able to exhibit them upon request on a traffic.
And I did.
Okay.
And he says I had to give them to him.
Okay.
Which is, this is all on film. It's all going to the lawyers. It's all going to court.
Okay.
That's fine. So the law states all I have to do is show them to you.
Correct. Exhibit them upon request on a traffic stop.
I did that.
Okay.
And he's forcing me to give them to him.
Okay.
So if you're his supervisor, you may want to tell him what the law states.
Okay. Well, I'm not his supervisor.
That's fine.
I'm just here to back up my point.
And he almost hit me.
Okay.
With his car.
Okay.
And that's on film too.
Okay.
If you want to pull somebody over, you don't fly to him, get this close to the rear bumper, and then when I hit my brakes, he's swerving to not hit me. What's going on?
I'm not sure, sir.
A simple traffic violation of me going from one lane to the next with my turn signals?
Okay. Like I said, I wasn't the one that initiated
That's
the
fine.
traffic stop.
So I had my window cracked like this, because that's all I need to do. If I was talking, he's banging on my window, trying to force open my door. I'm too smart. I lock my doors when I see terrorists come around me. Okay? And they're just extorting things.
The driver took the opportunity to explain to the second officer that showing documents fulfills the legal requirement. And the result? A nod and a quick, I'm not the boss. I don't know about you, but it seemed to me that this officer, out of loyalty to his colleague, didn't want to do the right thing, which didn't make him any better than the first one. Hey, Cab, am I right?
I don't like extortion experts. But we'll play the game. But you have no right to enter my car. You have no right to bang on my windows. You have no right to force me to show you stuff or give you stuff that I've already shown you.
Okay.
So there's the problem.
Okay.
I don't know what this guy is and what he's doing, but he's making a very bad light shining upon the state troopers.
Okay.
This will be on YouTube, like all the other stuff on my channel. And this
What's your channel?
Southeastern PA Community Watch.
Community Watch? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That I care about accountability and transparency.
I understand.
Now, the 3 pieces of paper I gave him, they can be used against me in a court of law. Correct? My registration, insurance, and driver's license. They can be used against me in a court of law if something's wrong or if something's not right. Correct?
In the court? Yeah.
So I have...
If any of those documents weren't correct or...
So I have my right to not self-incriminate.
Okay.
So I technically, by law or rights, don't have to show him something that may incriminate me. Not that it will.
It brings us back to our original point of if you're pulled over for a traffic violation, you have to exhibit those documents upon request.
The topic shifted to the right against self-incrimination. The driver argued that he didn't have to hand over the document if he could be used against him. The officers avoided a legal debate knowing it was a slippery ground, and on that ground, they would lose. The only thing they seemed to know was how to act as if they could make up the laws instead of following and enforcing the ones that already existed.
Show them.
At that point, we do have a right to identify.
You're correct. I will show them happily.
Right. Okay.
Forcing me to give them to you is a whole big problem.
I mean, to each his own.
Well,
And
no.
like I said, this isn't my stop. I just came here to back
And
up
I
my partner.
appreciate that, officer. What's your name, Pickens?
Pickens, Trooper Pickens.
And I appreciate that. And I'm not a dick, but I will stand up for my rights. So when he's forcing his way into my car, banging on my window, trying to get in as I'm showing him all 3 pieces against the window here, all he has to do is get his pen out, address, doobie-doo. It may be a little bit pain in the ass for you guys to do that.
Right.
But boo-hoo. That's the way it is. So this guy's used to people complying to his illegal orders. I will not.
Okay.
You wonder why people have a bad taste with cops? I don't. You may think I do because I will voice my opinion and voice my rights.
You have every right to do that.
Okay. some cops take that the wrong way.
The Constitution was written for a reason, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Now, that's a whole nother story, but yes, you are correct. Since you and I did not sign the Constitution, it's not a binding contract to either of us. Technically,
Right,
if you want to
but
understand law.
It still gives you the rights that you are so exercising on this traffic.
It is what it is.
You know?
And whatever. He called back up because I called him a coward. So when he's fearing for his life about something that's so irrational.
The discussion shifted to the window. The driver said there was no law requiring him to roll it all the way down. His goal? To test public servants and see whether their ego outweighed their knowledge of the law. Spoiler, ego won. These officers were the kind who hated being challenged, and this man was doing it so well and so hilariously that it was driving them up the wall.
Then you should not be in this position or profession. Okay? Seriously. I understand you guys got it rough and you got to be careful. I understand that. I understand there's crazy people out there. I understand that. But the whole taste was just really sour. So I can't wait to see what he writes me up for. The contempt of cop called me a coward. Wham, wham, wham. I'm a baby and a coward. Is that what we do nowadays? You guys men?
I'm sorry?
Are you guys men or are you little fluff cakes?
Like I said, I cannot speak for him. I'm not gonna,
Well, he called back up pretty quick, didn't he?
This was my stop, it'd be different, but it's not.
That's cool. But he called back up pretty quick, didn't he? Hey, I need help. This guy's not bending over so I can stick. Okay. So this guy's just a little baby. I'm sure he's your partner and your buddy. I don't mean to down him, but I call a spade a spade.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
You seem to be pretty cool. I mean, so if I did this to you, would that make you cry?
The trooper came back with 2 tickets, careless driving and failure to maintain lane, along with a warning that his license would be suspended if he didn't pay. The driver made his point clear. This was pure financial extortion by the system. When a poor man can't pay, it turns into an arrest warrant. Justice, the American way. And once again, it's worth noting that he had no proof for any of these charges.
That made him cry. You have to put your window down. I said, no, I don't. There's no law that states I have to put my window down. It's polite.
Investigation to
it's
a point.
Polite. I can hear you maybe a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't have to do it. So I'm not going to do something that I don't have to do. To test my public officials. To see if they understand the law. To see if they have a big ego attached to their head. Okay? I don't think I found one public servant that actually is a respectable public servant. That's pretty sad.
Well, maybe I might be that one.
So I just like to point a camera at my public officials and say, how dare you? You want to come in?
I don't know where all these gnats are.
I know, I feel bad for you. So feeling better?
Huh?
Feeling better?
What does that mean? All right, so here's the deal, sir. Here's your license.
Thank you.
Here's your insurance, and here's your registration.
Did you write down all the lies?
2 citations
Oh
today,
my.
sir.
Oh no.
One for careless driving, and one for failure to maintain your lane. All right, you're cutting across the lanes.
That's fine. It's all on film.
Okay. As well as I instructed before, being recorded 3 times, 30 seconds prior.
From the look on the trooper's face after writing the tickets, you could tell how he knew he was wrong and had picked the wrong man to mess with. Still, his ego was far too big for him to simply apologize. His word had to be the last one. Well, let him enjoy it while he can, because sooner or later, that attitude might just cost him his badge.
Stop.
Good. I was filming way before that.
Okay. All right.
So exactly what I was doing will be on film.
Okay. All right. We can go to court for it, sir.
We're going to court.
So here's the bolded address. That's going to be the actual court address as well, right here.
It's down here.
Yep. So you're going to cut. There's 2 of these. You're going to cut these out. You're going to mail it in within 10 days. If you don't do it within 10 days, license will be suspended, revoked, or be a warrant out for your arrest. Okay?
Oh no! So you actually will extort people that bad if they don't have the money to pay for a ticket. You will actually put a warrant out for them and arrest a poor person.
An AOPC bench warrant is what happens for failure to pay usually or failure to respond to the citation.
For a traffic violation?
Yes, sir.
You will actually send a warrant out?
Not me personally.
Well, of course not you.
But the state does or a town does as well, sir.
So you see how the extortion works? You see
that's
how?
Just the rules of what happens with us, sir. Like I said, I explained everything to you in the citation here.
So what is your job here on is it to monitor traffic?
So it's to maintain safety of all the people that are driving here on this highway, and obviously, you know, the driving that you displayed today, that wasn't safe driving.
So was your safe driving tailgating me when I tapped my brake shoe all over the road?
So a lot of the times what happens is people don't realize that I'm behind them.
Oh, I saw you.
So my lights and my sirens, you know, me getting close, I also have to read your registration as well.
This man should be an example to all of us on how to stand up to tyrant officers. The more of us who refuse to let their behavior slide, the fewer of them will act as if they're above everything. Have you ever encountered police officers who thought they were above the law? Let us know down in those comments. Now, you might be thinking there's no way cops could be worse than this, but trust me, you wouldn't be watching this channel if that was the case, and the next video is going to leave you even more shocked. So stick around because there's always another case that proves just how far some cops are willing to go.